First fish of the day. Came up and ate a rabbit girl. She's just sitting in some weeds. A sawler threw it, rabbit girl out in front of her. Burned it over, top over. She came up and smoked on the egg. Let's get her out and take a look at it. Feisty, didn't get to fight very long. Chase Gibson, welcome to Mayhem 10,000 Cast. August fishing, doing some top water and some bucktails. Get her back, get another. We've been seeing a few fish up here up shallow, and we've been drifting out a little bit deeper, and that halfway back on that last drift, we said, let's go up real shallow. We pulled up real shallow, immediately saw two sitters sitting there, but we were on top of them at that point. So we restarted our drift, got up real shallow, and that one was sitting there too, but I caught her in time. Threw the bait out there, and she came up and smoked it. Awesome. First fish on a rabbit girl for me. Finally, the cold front we needed. This southern boy is getting cold. I gotta put my Aft-Tek on. Now I'm ready to fish. Day two, we got Josh Clymer here from AquaTraction with us. We got a really good conditions today, a lot better than yesterday. Got some overcast skies, good wind, cold front. As you can see, we got the bibs on, so I really think they're gonna be firing today. First cast of the lowrider, definitely a confidence bait for me. Maybe 20 or 30 cranks in, she just came up and tipped the, or ate the back half of it, but nice fish in the bag. Hopefully we got a window open.
There we go, first fish. We only got 4 more to go today.
Man, they are spunky. Cold front's got them up shallow, eating top waters. Got to love it. There we go. Old style lowrider. Can't go wrong in windy conditions with a double prop bait. These old lowriders are pretty sweet. Good little squeal to them. Fish absolutely smoked it out there. First fish of the day, day two, completely different conditions, a lot more wind. Let's get her out and take a look at fish. Super healthy, cold front muskies, that's what we're after this weekend. Had a couple more follows this morning and pretty lazy, so hopefully they're fired up for now. Get her back. right back down to the sand. Let's get another one.
Go. Nice job, man.
Aft-Tek's custom-engineered fiberglass lids have changed the game, allowing you to remove all carpet from your boat and the problems that come along with it. These replacement hatches deliver unprecedented functionality, durability, and customization for every surface on your boat. Aft-Tek's custom compartment lids covered with advanced marine flooring from AquaTraction will take your boat to the next level.
Start your next trip with a brand you can trust, Team Rhino Outdoors. For exclusive custom colors as well as trusted reliable standards, Team Rhino Outdoors has you covered with excellent service and delivery with top name muskie brands. Since 2014, Team Rhino Outdoors has been the authority in all your muskie tackle needs. Order your muskie tackle today at teamrhinooutdoors.com. Well, this has been a little bit challenging here as of late anyway. You know, we got that fish and it's about 3 hours later, kind of doing a little update here. Still sticking it out with some top water, mixing in some blades, but these fish seem to be a little bit lazy right now. Quite the difference in one day. Crazy, crazy stuff. Yesterday dead flat, today blowing like none other. We kind of tucked up under this other shoreline just to try to get out of the wind for a little bit. We'll see what takes place. Well, day two is coming to an end. It's been a challenge. We've dealt with a ton of wind, up to 30-mile-an-hour winds that we've been dealing with all day. Kind of got, hidden in a couple spots. We've played in the wind a bunch of times. One fish, man. It's one fish. First day, second day, one fish. That's some tough fishing, but we're seeing a few. We have some weather moving in. I definitely think that tomorrow could be a good day. So stay tuned. We're going to get after it again right away in the morning and see if we can't get it done.
Well, just got out for day 3 morning. It's semi-early, not really. It's more like 10 or 11 o'clock, and we had a lot of big storms roll through this morning, so we kind of slept in, and we just got out now, and not nearly as many storms. So we're going to stick it out and go back on all the fish that we seen yesterday that weren't really active and see if they're active today.
So Brad was just bringing in the MK65 and just had a giant fish just follow it in, and fish just kind of hovered out there. Pretty lazy. We tried everything that we could to try to get this fish to nibble today, and for some reason they're not eating, but hopefully later on that window's going to turn on. Well, it's been a little bit of a grind here today and finally had my opportunity. Got me in the weeds and I lost that one. So it's gonna be a good day. Weather conditions are perfect. So I'm Josh Clymer, owner of AquaTraction, and AquaTraction is a product that's an alternative to carpet. And so if you use carpet in a boat, you kind of know all the downfalls of carpet. It's not very stain resistant, collects a bunch of grime. So especially with musky fishing, in the late fall, we're out here fishing and carpet gets wet, it gets super slippery. And so with our product, stain resistant, super durable, it looks cool in the boat. And then the nice thing too is that you're out here in the late fall, late November, it gets wet and you're not gonna get slick on this product at all. You're not gonna fall in water, which safety is a big deal when it comes to late season fishing. So one of the things that AquaTraction is really excited about is that we have a new sister company called Aft-Tek. And so what Aft-Tek is a company now that can actually redo a full Ranger boat. So a 620, 621, 622 Ranger. We can take that and completely tear out all of the lids on that boat, replace them with our personalized lids, and then put AquaTraction over. And so what that means is that you're gonna have a way more ergonomically friendly boat. Customization, I mean, we can make the coolest Ranger out there. Boat's completely protected, stain resistant, and then on top of it we can go all the way around the gunnels on it, which is a nice way to protect your boat, as well as when you got folks stepping in off from the dock. So one of the cool things about AquaTraction is the customization, and so we've got a lot of customers that try to one-up each other. And so if you go out on our Instagram or on our Facebook pages, you'll see a lot of different designs, but we've got 48 different color combinations. Anything that you can imagine as far as logos go. We can do laser etching, we can do custom routering, we can put your logos, names, whatever you want inside of that boat. Do inverted colors, inset colors. You know, pretty much sky's the limit on what our capabilities are. If you want to check us out, it's www.aquatraction.com.
Magnum Ventures Inc., a woman-owned company, has you protected when it comes to snow, sand, and wind structural fencing products, providing residential, commercial, governmental, and Department of Transportation options for superior property and roadway protection. Proudly made in the USA, Magnum Ventures structural snow fence reduces the drifting and icing of roadways, decreasing the number of accidents and the need for roadside assistance. Contact Magnum Ventures at www.magveninc.com for your project needs.
Muskie Mayhem Tackle has a lot of firsts. They are the originators. The first to bring flasher boot to the muskie industry. The first big double-bladed bucktails. The first to create giant blades. 18 years of innovating, past and present. The first to develop new ideas. The first to be copied. If you're not first, you're last. Well, a quick little update. Seen one sitter, had that one fish on. Man, it's just been kind of a tough day so far, but still got some clouds in the sky. Optimistic that we're gonna go get a fish. Just second spot of the day. Long hauls on these big giant weed beds, so stay tuned, we're gonna keep after it. I got a big one. Look at this St. Croix. Can't believe there's nobody sitting in it.
Whoa, that's a rare species there.
Unreal. Catching chairs on the old St. Croix. Better get her unpinned. Oh, that's why you catch chairs. That way you can relax and cast the rest of the day.
This isn't too bad now. This will be the moment that a giant hits.
Right there, what the? There you see. It barely freaking ate it. Barely ate it. Good, isn't it? It's a little musky or probably? A little musky. Seriously? Yeah, we'll see. Bring him around. Okay. I'll go underneath Josh. Okay. That's gonna make a great TV.
It's on a leash, Chase.
Got him!
Oh, unbelievable. Well, Chase was trying to cast at a little sand patch, top water, and yeah, he had a little fish blow up, didn't get hooks. I flipped the old Team Rhino Martian colored rabbit curl over there, set the hook. I didn't even think it was a muskie. I thought it was a pike actually. But we got a little muskie in the boat. At least we got a little bit of action. It's been tough today, other than that chair I caught. That was nice. And then we had Josh, ended up losing that one fish that looked like it was pretty decent. Got some more cloud cover moving in. Hopefully this is a good sign. We're gonna get something going. Let's pick her out of here and I'll give you a quick look. Feisty. Hopefully it doesn't swim through the net. Get over here, little girl. Hard to find them when they're this small. There we go. Pretty little fish though, huh? Little squirt. Look at that. Oh yeah. Gonna grow up and be a giant. Let's get her back. Go home, girl. Well, we got one in the bag. It's one a day, 3 days in, 3 fish, and a couple losses, and 1 lawn chair. Things are looking up.
Well, you saw that fish that Brad just caught. Not a big fish, but it does go right along with the pattern that we've been seeing the last 2 days. These fish are definitely utilizing sand over cabbage, or really anything. You can see right here, there's just little patches of sand, and those fish are just sitting right on top of that sand. We've seen a couple good ones. The good ones don't seem to be moving as much as the little ones, but they're definitely here, so we're just going to kind of just keep pounding on top of them, and hopefully a window opens up and we can get a good bite. So we'll keep after it here. We got quite a few hours of daylight left, and maybe it's an evening bite. You never know. It's the thing about musky fishing. Just long hours, stay consistent and confident, you'll catch fish. Pretty cool. Finally got some cloud cover. Haven't thrown this flab 2 or 3 times. Team Rhino Custom Reverse Loon. Nice 43, 44, just cruising right behind it. She kind of fired up, but kind of not. So hopefully they're definitely turning on now, I'm thinking. So we're gonna keep after it here. We're on a new drift, a little bit deeper than what we have been doing, and I don't know, 5 minutes in, raise the fish, so it's looking good.
Day 4, we got to get it done. We got 3 fish in the boat so far, but another crazy day. Tons of fog, a little bit cooler, but really, really humid. We're gonna get back on some of these fish that we've seen in the past couple days. Hopefully get the job done a little earlier out this morning. Looking forward to it. We gotta get Josh a fish though. This is pathetic. So, been a tough year all the way around, but we're out here. We're gonna keep battling. Muskie fishing really isn't that easy, as you know, but the only way you're gonna get it done is to stick with it.
Got one on you.
Yeah. Speed it up.
Keep it going. Still there.
Two of them.
Yeah, it is 2 of them. What in the world?
Man, we have been working our butts off. Got bit on the MK65 finally. It's been 4 or 5 hours out here in the fog. This is unreal.
Yeah.
That was a nice fish. Brought it about 15, 20 feet from the boat. She pulled off. Yeah, unbelievable. I don't even know what to say at this point. We've had our struggles, that's for sure. That was a nice fish. We're gonna get back after it.
Well, I just lost a big fish. The old MK65. Super slow retrieve. These fish have been super lazy for us for whatever reason. Marking them, they're not moving much, and this is definitely one of those baits that you can put on during that time period and they will bite. So that fish absolutely exploded on it. I have no idea how it didn't get hooks, but it's a good sign. We definitely have a lot more time in the day. If big fish like that are all of a sudden starting eating, I think it's a really good sign. So stay tuned and we'll show you a big one here shortly.
So unfortunately, Josh's time ran out and he had to get back to work. So as we did our close, Chase and I decided to get back out the next day and do one more day of filming on our own. I'm glad we did. I just want to thank Josh Clymer for coming up and spending 4 days with us and sharing some brutal fishing, that's for sure. Yeah. We worked hard for them. Man, they did not want to cooperate. We've seen fish. We had tons of activity where we could have really had an incredible show, truly. Man, they just didn't cooperate.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it was a grind, but this is why I love muskie fishing is, I mean, it was brutal, but it would have taken one of those fish and it would have changed the whole entire aspect of everything. And, you know, every single cast that we made, there was a potential that we could have got a 54 on any one of those. So I love it.
Hey, that's muskie fishing, and a lot of times it's due to weather, it's due to the conditions that you're dealt, whether it be the moon, whatever it might be. But definitely staying on the water, working hard, that's the answer.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks, Brad.
The weather warmed and it wasn't your classic muskie day, but it worked out to cap out this shoot.
Wow. Super late on the figure 8 and she kind of stalled out there. I didn't want to turn into the boat, so I turned it back kind of into the boat, I think. I don't even remember at this point, but the thing clobbered it boat side. Hopefully the cameras are running. I am jacked up. Guess I'm shaking. Big Cannonball Jr. Super giant head. That's a good one. Easy girl. Awesome fish. 1.5, but a melon of a head. Came up, smoked that Cannonball Junior. Let's get her back. Well, that was definitely one of the coolest topwater eats I've ever had. I cannot wait to watch that footage.